Yardy har, me hearties, and welcome to another episode of Mapmaking with Captain JaRs / MobaCraft. Today we're going to talk about the spawning of jungle creeps and controlling the jungle creeps, making sure that everything is balanced. I'm gonna say a little bit balanced about how you are able to fight the jungle creeps, since I don't want the jungle creeps leaving their area. So this is a simulation of the area where a jungle creep may be spawned. So I don't want them to be able to leave this area and walk into a lane, but I still don't want you to be able to stand outside and kill it. That would be unfortunate. So what I have built over here is, okay, now I could, because the machine wasn't running and I'm in creative, so I could reach it. I shouldn't be able to reach it in survival, but if we start the machine and summon a spider, this is just the summoning of the spider was completely done with this command block. It's just a normal summon spider command. So I want to be sure so that if you are not inside, the spider are completely reset. So you will probably never have a Bane of Arthropods 5 diamond sword. So if we go in, we hit it once, we leave, there becomes a new spider, which you won't, like, with new health and everything, so it's a completely new spider. Also, if you go in, you kill the spider, you leave, it should not spawn a new spider when you leave. Also, it should be a timer. You can also see the command that the spider has been reset. Now it has been killed. And if we wait a little tiny bit, it should take about 30 seconds. So we should be pretty much there. They're going to spawn a new spider. So that is the mob reset timer that is running right now in the background there. Yes, there it respawned and it's been reset. That is something that I'm just not being able to figure out how to remove so it doesn't reset. If you didn't note, let's kill the spider. It's been killed, and if we reset this clock, when the spider spawns, it's going to get killed and then a new spider is going to pop up. It did not happen this time. Oh yes, because I wasn't in the area. So if I go into the area, this is kind of a bug in the system. Speaking about spiders, there's a bug in the system. Ho 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 ho. But now when it respawns, you see that it's killed and then there's a new spider. That is because if I was in here when I killed it, and then when everything restarts, I'm outside and it's being reset. So that's pretty much it. So let's kill this ugly little thing and reset our score. So this is going to be what gives us our gold, the amount of spiders we have killed. So we're going to start with the killing a spider. If you successfully kill a spider, the spider will disappear, obviously. And that is what this command block is detecting. It's detecting if there is a spider there. So if that is no longer true, this torch will turn on. And the pink command blocks here are not relative. They are all say commands, which will not be kept. So this one says that the spider has been killed, and when the spider is killed, this is when the torch turns on, and we go through this monosable circuit, which makes sure that this being turned on for all, which it will be on during the duration that the spider is dead. And if this clock is being powered all the time, it is going to run twice and summon 2 spiders, which I don't want. So if we take a look here, we can see that we have a normal hopper clock. We have 38 items, which gives us a about 30-second delay. So when this torch turns off, simulated, the clock turns on. This torch turns off because this comparator powers this block, powers this dust, powers this block, powers the torch. And when the clock is completely finished, meaning that all the items have returned to the original hopper, this torch is going to turn on. This is very important because as soon as the spider spawns, you should be able to kill it, and the clock should detect it and start the new timer for the next spider. So that is very important, and this is just another summon spider command. This will have to be a little bit more advanced because the spider can spawn. It's spawning as normally, so to speak. So it can spawn with a spider on it, and with the strength and invisibility effects, and that would not be wanted in this map. So yeah, I would not want that to happen. So over here we have a test for player command, and it is simply testing for a player inside this box. If a player is inside the box, this will turn off, turning off this redstone line. That will do nothing. But if you leave, if there are no longer a player in the area, so if you enter the area and leave, you will this will turn on, and it will go through here, and it will kill a spider or kill all spiders within the box, and then summon a new spider. So that is what it will do, and these are just saying that it's been reset and that it's been respawned. So now that we are here, I actually got an idea. Do you see me as a... Yes. Will I be able... Yes, I will be able to kill you by standing outside. This is not good. That you can reach like that. This is maybe something that will have to be adjusted in the final map, so that you will have to actually go close. So if we actually do this, and 56, and the clock was off. Spider has been killed. Okay, so it's going to spawn something new. Now I just got the idea that if you don't actually enter in the first place, but if you just stand outside and kill the spider. Yeah, I can stand here and kill it. Yes, I can. That is not what I want. Also, I was in creative. Game mode 0. This is a new problem. This is definitely a new problem. So this has to be solved somehow. I have to make sure that the player is inside the area for him to get the kill on the spider, or something like that, or make sure that he actually cannot kill the spider. Because if you are in survival, the spider will actually come to you. And the clock isn't picking me up. I don't want to be killed by you, spider. Oh, there it got reset, but did I get the kill? I'm not sure, but I am going to die. So let's go into creative. Now this is a real problem. This is a really annoying problem, which I will have to solve. So how will I make sure that the spider or that the player is inside here? Because it's unfair if the jungler can just stand outside. Oh, there it's reset. Okay. Very annoying. Let's just return that to the original. Really annoying. Now I don't really have an idea, so I'm going to cut the video here for now, and once I get an idea, because I'm really not really getting one like right now, right off the bat. I'll come back to you once I actually have an idea. And there we go, my brain is not melting anymore, so let's see what he has done. This is quite different than the concept we just saw. It's pretty different. So you move in, jump in, and you kill the spider, and you get teleported outside once he has been killed, and you are unable to enter. Unable to enter. So if we do wait, we can just skip over here and see if there's any time we can skip. We can do that and move those over there. We can do this. Once they have been moved over, we'll just... yeah, we'll do that. Save some time. But as you can see, there is now a glass pane. If I go inside, he will start attacking me. But if you look closely when I go outside and turn around, this is now a glass block. So that is being changed. So it's once the spider has been killed, and once it respawns, this turns into a glass pane, which means I can now go in. Does appear that the spider isn't even seeing me, even though he should be able to. Let's see if we can stupefy this. See, are you gonna come for me? Yes. Will I be able to smack you with my sword? Should I've done this? Yes, I should. Let's do this. Can I smack you? No, I don't think I'm able to hit him. But we go inside, we kill the bastard, and we'll get teleported outside. And this is broken. Now what will happen if you go inside and you try to go on the pressure plate is that you will just get teleported back again. So you will not get out until the spider has been killed. And that is the solution. You have to go inside the area to be able to kill the spider, and you have to kill the spider to get out. So the spiders aren't going to be super hard to kill. So let's do a example. This is my idea for a level 1 jungler. Bane 1. Let's make a Bane 2 as well, just to see examples. I hope I'm not boring you, making you bored. I really hope I'm not. Anyway, let's try this. We have Bane 1 and Bane 2. So we have Bane 1 here. Go inside. That's 3 hits. I also was in creative. So let's retry that. Should be respawning any second. So I'm walking here in the jungle. Okay, so with the Bane 1 sword, it's ridiculously simple. It's ridiculously simple. You won't get a Bane sword. Dude, that was so easy. Why should I even give you a sword? Dude, you are rocking at this. Dude, the jungler position, so easy. Look, 1.5 hearts. That I'll regain on my way to the next place. Dude, this is way too easy. I need to buff the spiders. I really need to buff the spiders. But that is what long and complicated commands are for. Anyway, I think a normal wooden sword is going to be fine for level 1. If you give me a second, I'll actually give them some resistance. I think I'll give them resistance 2. See if that is enough to make it a challenge. Anyway, give me a second and I'll be right back. Ah, there is something I forgot to mention. This is useless now. With the new change. Completely useless. So, yeah, maybe I can. I don't think I can make this more compact. Because it's such a weird... Because of the monostable has to be here. Otherwise I could remove 2 blocks. And the torch thing has to be here. That's 2 blocks. So this entire this entire length here is pretty much just has to be here. And the clock, I can't change the size of that. Maybe I can change the rotation. Nah, I don't think I can. But this is basically going to be the size. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I can put the clock behind it, so I can stack them closer together. Anyway, now we have the new resistance 2 spider. So let's go into survival. We also have normal arthropods 1, arthropods 2. So let's get in and fight! Fight the spider! Pretty simple. Now, thinking that you are going to fight more of these. A lot of more. And in some cases there are going to be more than one spider. I think this is enough. Just for research sake, let's throw in a number 2 in there. And that doesn't mean you should throw your poop into the command block. That is inappropriate. So let's stand here, wait for our health to regain a little. Regain a little. Regain a little. Okay, we regained enough. Fight to the death, spider. Okay. This somehow became easier. If you consider server lag and stuff, this is probably not going to be as simple. So let's try again and be a little less smart about it. Just run in. Just kill it, kill it. Okay, so if you have a decent battle, you'll lose a quarter of your health. That is decent. That is decent enough. I think I'm gonna keep it like this. If anything, I'll make them punch harder. I can't actually do that because they are not affected by strength for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't seem to be working on any mob. But anyway, thank you all for watching today. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to leave a like. I think this was a decent episode. Next time we will see more progress towards the actual map. Which will be where I'm gonna put it in. All of the things are going to be here. There are some differences. If we do this, I have a copy of the world in a single player. There is one location or 2 locations on each side where there are 2 spiders in one area. Here and here. So what we're going to do with that is very simple. This one. Oh my god, there's 2! Now we can summon 2 spiders. Woo! That's the only difference we're gonna make. And it's gonna work fine anyway. Because we are detecting if there are any spiders. So if you leave one of them, nothing will. It won't spawn new spiders. Or anything, so you have to kill both, otherwise it won't reset. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like. If you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike and tell me why in the comment section below. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I shall see you next time. Squiggly mouse. Squiggly, squiggly. Squiggly.